everyone, and welcome back to our weekend vlog. We are home from Los Angeles. We had a wonderful time. We watched the kids, and even though we watched the kids, that was our purpose of going, we still managed to do a lot of fun things. And one of the highlights was meeting Yoli Bean. Wasn't she sweet, Richard?
Yes, she was. A very nice lady.
She was so nice, and it was like both of us, not just me, but both of us had known her forever. There was no...
She was like a sister.
You're crazy. There was no awkwardness. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. So we saw all the sights in LA, went to Disneyland, and yeah, it was a great time. So I'm just catching up with some of my friends. Yesterday, Teresa and I hung out together. And then today I'm going to meet up with my friend Linda. We're just going for a quick lunch. And then my mom's coming to... I haven't seen her, oh my goodness, since... I can't even think, because my mom and sister went to a family reunion in Washington, D.C., and then to Montreal. And then just as they were coming back, we left the day before they got back. So it's been a long time. So I just want to hang out with my mom and check out how her trip was and tell her about my trip and so on and so forth. So we're just leaving the Duchess Bake Shop right here. And my friend Linda, we had a great time, and thank you, Richard, for picking me up. So I, of course, couldn't leave the Duchess Bake Shop without buying some stuff, because I know my mom's coming over, and she has a little bit of a sweet tooth, although she's diabetic. So in here are some macarons, not macaroons, macarons, but they're all sealed. I think that's what's in there. And I got Richard a sour cherry tart that he wants to eat now, so I have to find out which one it's in. So here's Richard's sour cherry tart. And look how big it is. It's the size of my hand. So it's the size of my hand. So he's going to eat it right now, right, Rich?
I haven't had lunch.
He hasn't had lunch and he's really hungry. So there's my mama in the back. Say hi. And Richie Boo, we're just leaving Turner's birthday party. It was really fun. It looks like I don't have anything on, but I really do. I have on a long sundress. It was lots of fun. We had appetizers and there were drinks and presents, and it was small. Usually Deanna has all her friends and all her family, everybody at once, but it was nice. It was just like immediate family, and then he's going to have a party with his little friends next week. So Turner is 7 years old. I can't believe it. So we're off. Where are we going? To get
Canadian Tire gets a knife for cutting the shingles.
right. Yeah, this weekend vlog is going into, what is today? Tuesday. I've just been off. You know, have you ever been like that? Just completely off. Last night I woke up at 3, didn't go back to bed till 5:30. Then I woke up, when Richard woke up this morning at around 6. And then I couldn't get back to sleep. And I finally went back to sleep, and then the phone rang. Yeah, no. So I thought I'd bring you guys out here so you could see how the art cabin is coming along. It's really cool. So here's how it's looking. The door is on, the windows are in. So let's go on inside. I don't imagine there's much inside. The shingles are all on, so those are the leftover shingle stuff. But yeah, it's kind of messy in here, but it's really coming along. I'm so excited. Just the fact that I can come in here and close the door. How cool is this, hey? And so there's the window, and the windows roll out with screens, which is so nice. And this side too. Richard wanted to put another window in here because he felt like it's really dark for doing art. But then I said to him, you know, we're going to have a porch, and if you really want to do artwork, you can go sit on the porch. Or there's always lots of lighting that you can make, you know. So the roof is done, and just those little cracks you see, those have to be filled in with some kind of boards or shims or something. And then I have to add the insulation and finish off the roof up there so no cold air can come in. course, I don't know what all these things are. And then work on the interior and putting the fireplace in the corner and all of that. So what we decided to do, it was funny, Jesse was over here and he goes, what a cute guest house and art room. And we're like, ding, ding, ding. So what we're going to do when the interior is done and it's all drywalled and everything, we're going to put our tables that we're going to work on are going to be on hinges. So they'll hinge, from the wall down. So then you can flip them up and lock them up so they stay up. All the storage is going to be in cupboards up at the top there. And then we're going to buy a cot that, those fold-out cots that kind of fold in half, and it's going to be in here. So if anyone would desire to come and stay in this little guest house, it would be so cute. Oh my goodness. Because you'd have a fireplace, and then I have an old-fashioned, you've probably seen it in my art studio. It's an old-fashioned basin, and it has that pitcher and basin. It's on a stand. So we're going to bring that in here mainly to clean our brushes and stuff, so we don't have to keep going back in the house for water. But should we have a guest stay here, they could heat the water on this little stove and wash their face, or use the water, some water will fill fresh water. They can brush their teeth, wash their face, and then the only thing they'd have to do is run inside a few steps there to the back door to go pee. So yeah, I think it'd be really fun, and I know the kids will want to sleep in here for sure. So it's just so cool being in the art cabin with the door closed. Isn't this cool? Richard has just done such an amazing job. I really feel so secluded. I feel like I'm in a cabin somewhere, not necessarily on my property. And then we just have to get the yard all cleaned up, because you know what it's like. You can't take care of the yard and do the cabin and all of that. And poor Richard has to do most of it by himself, because I can't do it unless it's cloudy outside. This battery's going to die, but I had to tell you guys the funniest thing that happened. One of those most embarrassing things that happens to you? Yeah. So when we were in Los Angeles, Jesse surrounds himself, when he's in Los Angeles, he's with the movie people. I mean, that's just the nature of the business. So one evening he had this one actress who was in that vampire movie. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, she was in the movie with him. So she came to visit both Jesse, Eric, and Camille, because she knows them really, really well. So yeah, that's fine. So that was the day I was resting. And yeah, she's one of those mini people, that are like that big. Like their bum is maybe that big, Beautiful girl. Blonde, teeny tiny, weeny. I call them the mini people. And she arrives and she's got on this beautiful black shift, very simple. And then this flowing chiffon-y thing that hangs below the shift. Again, very simple, very elegant. Hair in a sweeped back, elegant ponytail. Just very lovely. And of course, Jessie introduces her to me, and I'm in my pajamas. Mom, you remember her, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, hi. Yeah. Anyway, so I went to take a shower, and our rooms were so far from each other. So I went to take a shower. And then I text Jessie and Richard to ask, because they were down in the lounge. They had an actual bar lounge in this house. So they were down there all visiting, and I texted them and said, could I have the laptop? And nobody answered. So I thought, oh, well, I'll go very Kirstie Alley in my silk. I have this silk kimono, long house coat, and I thought I'll fluff up my curls and head down there looking as best as I could look for somebody that just got out of the shower. So I'm walking down the stairs and down the big, huge spiral staircase. And then I had a Tegretol moment where the floor isn't where I think it is. So, of course, Monica goes Kersplat down the stairs, landed on my kneecaps on the slate floor. So all they heard me say was an expletive, and then I fell. Who comes running out first, bless her little heart, was our little teeny weeny little girl. She's rubbing my back. Oh, you poor thing. I feel so bad for you. And of course, I'm feeling like a mammoth woman. Like it was just, she was like as big as my leg. So I'm so embarrassed. So Camille goes running to get ice to put on my knees because that's what you do if somebody falls down the stairs. And she's holding the ice there, and I'm a little bit stunned. You know how you are, but you're trying to cover for it, pretending you're fine, but you're really kind of hurting. So I'm talking really, really fast and like really weird, and it was just so embarrassing. I can't even tell you. So Camille puts the ice packs on my knees, and then she pulls them away, and there's blood pouring down, and then little mini person, oh, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Lipscomb, like you hurt yourself. And I'm like, yeah, go away, little mini girl. I feel so big and huge and klutzy, and I fell down the stairs. But anyway, I'm fine. I was fine. My knees are still really banged up. So here, if you're ready for this one. There's one. And there is the other. And this is like, how many, 3 weeks later? So yeah, thank God I have really dense bones. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Because I'm sure if I was a frailer, teeny weeny girl, I probably would have cracked my kneecaps. So yeah, there's something to be said for us big bone chicks, but it was so embarrassing. You can't even imagine. My silk house coat going one way, my curly hair going another, my kneecaps kersplat. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. You guys would have giggled. I know my friend Janet, she always laughs when people fall. It's so crazy, but she does. That's just her way. She would have had a little giggle fit over that. So this is where I'm going to close because otherwise I will ramble and it'll never get up. And I'll see you guys next weekend, and I will upload it on the weekend like I'm supposed to. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. See ya. Bye.